Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the Vaughntwins channel. We want to thank you all so much for tuning in.
Thank you guys.
As previously stated in our other video, we are in two separate locations. I am in California and Keyana is in
Dallas, Texas.
Yes. So we told ourselves that we are going to make sure that we bring content to you guys by any means necessary. And this is the best way that we were able to figure out how to do it. So we hope the quality's good. We hope the video's good. We hope you can hear us well. Give us feedback and let us know how this is coming through on your end. Because if there's any tweaks that have to be made, we are definitely game for making them. So guys, we have something very interesting for you all that we are bringing to the Vaughntwins channel, and that is a new series. This particular series is called Relate to Me. So what we mean by relate to me is it's kind of like a relationship series, and it's going to encompass everything from basically any type of relationship that you can think of between a mother-daughter, a mother-father, a father-son, twins like me and Keyana.
Exactly.
Yeah. A husband and wife relationship, a girlfriend and boyfriend relationship. And we're going to talk about them from our perspective. And our plan is also to bring experts onto our channel that can also discuss the dynamics between relationships and relational issues that people may have and how to work through some of those issues. We would love for you guys' feedback as well. What are some topics that you might want to discuss? What are some things that you're trying to work through within your relationships? So we're going to go ahead and get right on into it. This is the initial Relate to Me video that's going to kick off this particular series. And it's just going to be get to know us questions. It'll give you a little bit more insights into who we are as individuals and what we hold near and dear to our hearts. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and let Keyana kick it off.
So Kenya and I have chosen 10 questions. First question being, what is your favorite season? My favorite season, hands down, is fall. I love the fall outfits. I love the fall fashion. I love that you can layer. One thing that I hate about the summertime is you can't, if you're cold, you can obviously put more clothes on, but you can't really take clothes off because it's too hot. One thing that I like about the fall season though is that you can layer, you can take clothes off, you can take clothes on. It just depends on where you are, right? So, but I think the biggest thing is just that I'm more happier in the fall season. You know, I like taking walks. I like the transitioning of the seasons, looking at the beautiful, colorful, bountiful trees and basking in all of the presence and the nature that God has presented us throughout nature. I love it. And the air just feels more clean and crisp.
I'm actually the same exact answer as Keyana's. That's my same exact answer. But I just want to add to that during the fall time, if you live in the Midwest or if you live on the East Coast, then you have the opportunity of being able to see the leaves fall from the trees and turn pretty colors. So you see them change colors, then fall from the trees, and then you have all those pretty colors on the ground until somebody comes to rake the leaves or whatever. But anyway, and then also the other thing that I love is the fact that me and Keyana, guys, if you are unaware, we are cult lovers.
Oh yeah,
okay?
we are.
Okay. We are coat lovers. And so this is the season where we get to bring out our coats. We get to flex and style on y'all with the different coats that we've chosen that matches each individual outfit that we have. But unfortunately, we don't do that anymore because Keyana's in Texas and I'm in California. And listen, you know, it's only a couple coats that you need when you live in a climate where you don't get your 4 seasons. So,
Yeah.
but we definitely envy y'all. If y'all on the West Coast or East Coast or Midwest, we envy you.
Yes, we do. Yeah. Yeah, we do. Right. All right. Next question is, where did you grow up? Kenya and I grew up in Cleveland, Ohio. That's it. I was going to say more specifically, but y'all don't need to know the specifics of that. We grew up in Cleveland, Ohio. That's all you need to know. All right. And then my last question is, what are you most thankful for? I think for me, I am most thankful for family. I'm most thankful for community. I am most thankful for my therapist. And I don't know, man, you know, so many people didn't make it onto this side of earth. And so I'm thankful for life and I'm thankful to be sane, to have a good, working, healthy mind and body. That's what I'm most thankful for. What about you, Kenya?
I think what I'm most thankful for are all of the same things, family. What I would like to add to that though is peace of mind. So that sameness that Keyana was talking about, that tranquility, that's what I'm really, really thankful for. And I'm also thankful for things that I don't think about. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I'm thankful that God blesses me with things that I do not have to worry about. I don't have to think about them in order to worry about them. Like having a job, having mobility of my limbs and ligaments, having family, having people, having community, people to talk to. Like those are things that I don't have to worry about and I don't have to think about because they're already in place. Yeah. So I'm thankful for the tangible things that God has blessed me with that, if we're honest, most people don't have. Yeah. Or if they have them, they kind of take them for granted. And yeah. So I'm very grateful and thankful for those things as well as the ones that Keyana listed. Next question is, what makes you unique? I am going to have to answer that by saying what makes me unique is probably the same thing that makes Keyana unique. I don't know. When? We'll see. But we are mirror image twins, guys. If you're unaware, Keyana and I are identical mirror image twins. Yes. There are only so many mirror image twins in the world. Right. It ain't a lot, y'all. It ain't a lot. And so what mirror image means is that Keyana is left-handed. I am right-handed. If we were to stand in front of each other and put up our writing hand, which again, Kenya is right-handed, Keyana's left-handed, then it would look like we were standing in front of a mirror. Right. So that's what mirror image twins are. We're totally identical. I think that's what makes us both unique. What makes me unique, though, as an individual, is probably my compassion and the spirit of forgiveness that I have for people. It can be a catch-22. You know, I'm learning how to find balance with that, but I definitely think that that's what makes me unique, because that's the reason why I'm able to have longevity within my relationships, is because I've learned how to talk things out with people. And the only way that you can talk things out with people is if you learn the spirit of forgiveness. So, yes. This is true. I'd say what makes me unique is my goofy nature. I get it directly from my father. I don't shy away from it. I'm actually learning to embrace it more as I get older, because I realize how important and healthy it is to have laughter in your life. So I think it's my goofy nature. And then it's also like my ability to be no fluff. I'm not one that will paint a picture in which you have to read in between the lines. I'm not that girl. What you see is kind of what you get. That's good sometimes and not good sometimes. But I am learning to carry that gift with a little bit more grace. So that's me. Okay, that's good. That's good. All right. Next question is, what is your favorite holiday? My favorite holiday is definitely hands down Christmas. It's Christmas. I love the Christmas season. I love seeing families out doing their Christmas shopping together. I love like doing the holiday sleigh rides. I love everything that encompasses the season of Christmas, because you got your candy canes, you got your hot cocoa, you got your fireplaces on. Everybody's curled up in the house because depending on where you live, it's cold outside. So everybody's curled up watching good movies together, watching the snow fall from the inside, or outside in the snow, making snowmans or playing around with cousins, or, you know, just whatever the case. And it's definitely a season of joyfulness and and togetherness. And I mean, I like getting gifts and I like receiving gifts, but gifts are not the most important thing to me as it pertains to the Christmas season. It's just the fact that we get to celebrate the fact that Jesus was born, even though he wasn't born on Christmas. We still celebrate his birth during that particular season. And I think just what emanates out of that is thankfulness for our family and thankfulness for togetherness, like togetherness. So that's the reason I love Christmas. What about you? So mine have actually changed here as of recently. So mine used to be Christmas, but I kind of want to knock that out the running. And I want Thanksgiving to be my favorite holiday, because I feel that you can do all that you can do on Christmas. And the reason I say that is because most times during the Christmas season now, it's not even snowing, y'all. It sucks so bad. Like, we used to be able to sit out or sit inside rather and look at the snowfall or go outside and make a snowman or whatever.
but we can't do that anymore. So to me, it's like, well, what's the difference? You're still eating, and a lot of times you're eating the same foods that you are on Thanksgiving, also on Christmas. You know what I mean? The only difference is that there's no Christmas tree, but a lot of times there is, because a lot of people put their Christmas trees up on Thanksgiving or the day after Thanksgiving. You know, but one thing that I love about Thanksgiving is that it's more or less, it's less about the gifts and it's more about the thankfulness, right? It's more about families coming together, partaking in breaking bread, partaking in a meal together, laughing, having fun, the kids playing in the background, whatever. It's more so about that than it is about gift giving. And as Kenya said, that's not what Christmas is all about to me. I love to see the kids enjoy it, but more so I just want the family to be together and to want to be together and there be no drama. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know, I know both holidays bring drama, can bring drama, but yeah, I don't know. I think I'm leaning toward Thanksgiving more.
The last question, guys, is what are you passionate about? I'm passionate about this particular series that I've just explained to you guys that we are kicking off on our channel. It's relationships, y'all. It is the dynamics between different relationships, the issues that arise in different types of relationships and how to work through them.
Yeah.
So I am passionate about interpersonal communication. I'm passionate about conflict resolution, and I'm passionate about togetherness. I'm passionate about unity amongst people that call themselves trying to walk in unity, because I really do believe that there is an end goal and there are tools and methodologies that you can implement into the conflict that you have that will help you to work through them. And so I'm really passionate about figuring out what those are, and then getting to the end goal. Now, the reason that I'm passionate about this is because I feel like it was something that I was thrusted into by design, because I was born as a twin. And so, as you all know, you do life with your twin. You go through everything with this person. And so, as a result of that, Keyana and I had to learn how to, in a healthy way, we had to learn what our dynamic was going to be between one another. And then we had to learn to celebrate each other after we found that out. And then, you know, amongst all of that, we had to learn how to work through our conflicts and still celebrate one another in the midst of that. And so I think that's probably the reason why I'm so passionate about relationships, is because obviously Keyana and I still have an ongoing and a healthy relationship. And with any type of relationship that you have, or any type of healthiness that you have, you know that there were some trials and tribulations that came along with that. And we learned how to work through them, and we're still learning how to work through them. So we are Christians on this channel. We've expressed that in some of our videos. God is no respecter of persons. And even though it's just a twin sister type of dynamic that we have, and we're talking about how we've had to work through our own personal issues, it's the same thing for a husband and wife, same thing for a brother, sister, father, things of that nature. There may be different tools that you may have to implement, but nonetheless, there are tools that you can implement in order to continue to walk in unity. So relationships is what I'm most passionate about. What about you, Keyana?
Yeah, I'd say relationships as well. But mine is more so, yeah, it's effective communication. And it's like, how can two people, not I feel, this is biblical, how can two people walk together unless they be agreed, right? And so in that, I am very passionate about walking together with the people that you should be walking with, and not allowing things, dynamics, mindsets, hindrances, toxic thought patterns, you know, interfere with that. For instance, I heard this quote on, not heard, I read this quote on, I think, Instagram or something, that said, the lack of communication has killed so many relationships. And I was like, wow, that's so true. For some reason, so many people take the passive approach and they don't communicate exactly how they feel. And I think it does the other person in the relationship such a disservice, right? Because when you communicate exactly how you feel, then not only are you getting that thing out, but then also you're helping me learn and understand what you need as a person in order to have a healthy and thriving relationship, right? And then you also give me the opportunity to come up to what your requirement or your standard is. Now, if I choose not to do that, if I don't want to do it for some reason or another, then that's on me. And you can choose to exit the relationship. And by all means, do so. But at least give me the opportunity, you know? And so just freaking communicate. Communicate how you feel. If you're afraid of how it's going to come out, then you say your piece and then you just maybe apologize afterwards. I'm sorry how this came out. I didn't quite know how to say it, but I'm trying. So I mean, I think that, and again, it goes hand in hand with kind of who I am as a person because I'm more so direct. Another thing that I'm passionate about is fun. Having fun in life and fun in relationships because it makes a good, lighthearted, and healthy relationship.
Okay, okay, okay. I love those answers. All right, guys. So those are all of the questions that we have for you today. We want to thank you guys so much for tuning into this particular video and helping us to kick off this particular series, the Relate to Me series. Let us know down in the comment section what you guys think. Is there anything that you would like to say, Keyana, before we exit?
No, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video and tuning in, and stay tuned for more.
Yes. So until next time, y'all.
Mwah.
Bye.